Good morning, Soul Family. Thank you for starting your morning with Food by Faith. So, let me turn the TV down. I'm watching one of our YouTube families. But I came to you this morning before I headed out to my garden. I'm chopping onions and roasting tomatoes because I'm going to make a roasted tomato salsa and can that today. But I wanted to talk to you about the reasons why you garden, the reasons why you farm, the reasons why you forage. There are going to be a lot of people who don't understand because to them, they feel like it's easier to go into the grocery store and pick up what they need. And for some, it is that. But when I look at my garden, I look at it as therapy. So we have a Sawyer brother named Turf Therapy, and when you dissect his name and to have therapy in his name, it lets you know that his garden is his therapy. And that's what my garden is for me. If I'm ever having a low moment, if I'm ever having a day where I feel like nothing is going right, I can go out to my garden and see God's miracles. I can see the works that he has done with just my hands. The blessings that he has given in me, and it's growing through me. It's the seeds that I have sown. And that's what gardening means to me. It's my happy place. Right now, I call my backyard my little homestead. It is my desire to have a larger growing space. I'm trying to convince the hubby to get me 2 chickens. But nonetheless, I work with what I have right now. And for me, it's an absolute blessing to be able to take what I have in my garden and not only feed my family, but to be able to share that with my sister, to be able to share that with my mother. I thank God, me and my cousin Eric, he's a pretty much a small farmer as well. And, we had the desire this year to be able to grow enough food that we wouldn't have to go to the grocery store to buy any vegetables, especially during the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. And right now, on my portion of my yard that I use for gardening, I'm getting to that point where by the time the holiday comes, I shouldn't have to go to the grocery store to purchase any of the produce that I need. I'm growing onions right now. I'm growing the lima beans. I'm growing the collards and cabbage and pumpkin and squash. I already harvested sweet potatoes. So that's what I have out there right now, plus a whole lot more. And I thank God for it. Sometimes we don't realize what we need until God puts that idea, that thought into our head and we get started. And that's what my garden, it is and was for me. I absolutely love taking the time to go out there, breathing that fresh air, sitting down, sowing those seeds, and reaping that harvest. I remember growing up, I listened to people nowadays talk about their food forest, and everybody's kind of, thinking that that's a new thing, but it's not. If you think back, if you grew up in the South, I grew up in Walterboro, South Carolina, and I live in Georgia now. But if you grew up in the South, a lot of your grandparents might have had a food forest. You didn't look at it like that, but that's what they had. My grandfather, on his plot of land, he had a pecan tree. He had muscadine vines. In the backyard, he had a mulberry tree. He grew sugarcane just for the sake of the grandchildren. And we could walk along the property line and find blackberries. So that is a food forest. Now all of that has been removed, but that's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards, the blessing of self-sufficiency, the blessing of, God has given me a talent to be able to work with my hands, and I'm going to use it. So whenever people ask me, why are you gardening? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you getting your fingers dirty? Why are you walking around looking like a bag lady with them water boots on in that backyard? I just smile and I say it's my therapy. And then I pose the question, what's yours? Because we all need an outlet. We all need something to calm those waters. We all have our higher power. But in that, what is he giving you as your earthly outlet? Think about that and enjoy your day.